I now want to bring into this discussion Wing Commander Unni Pillai. He's former test pilot and former executive director of Prachand and Rotary Wing at the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. He's flown the Prachand extensively. He's extremely excited about the orders that have been placed by the Narendra Modi government with HAL for LCH Prachand. Sir, welcome. As a test pilot who's flown the Prachand over years, and in your appreciation, what makes Prachand a game changer for India, for Indian Air Force and the Army?
You see, like I told you now, a helicopter, attack helicopter in high altitude is like a guerrilla fighter. Okay, you can go in and fight. It's not like planes where you have no place to hide. Here you have enough hills, ridges, where you can hide. You have the capability to hover behind them, to poof off missiles, disappear, all. So, and used in conjunction with, say, Dhruv, which is also capable, Dhruv and Mi-17. With a very small amount of soldiers, you can deploy them so beautifully across the hills, because it's truly a game changer. With a small battalion of men, you can effectively control a very large area. And LCH is, designed, is born for that area only. You see, we'll have to, it's limited to your imagination how you can use it. I'm sure it's going to be a great hit in that place, in the altitude. And that will be our main battle will be fought in case we have a war.
It's brilliant. You sound very gung-ho about the Prachand Light Combat Helicopter, but as someone who's flown the Prachand in the desert, as someone who's flown it in extreme high altitude, is it fit for war as on date? Weaponized?
Yes, it has been fit for war for a very long time. And we were all waiting for the orders to come through. Unfortunately, it took quite some time before the full production order of 156 or whatever, which is recently come through. We had been waiting for nearly 5-6 years for this. And it has always been ready from that time itself. So it's a great news. It's not only great news for HAL, it's a great news for the entire aviation ecosystem. You must understand that, because from this order flows a whole lot of orders to vendors, and who will be working on that. So entire ecosystem benefits from this massive order.
Okay. So, you've called it a fit machine for guerrilla warfare. So as a guerrilla warrior, is it in a position to help our soldiers, let's say in an anti-terror operation in the forested area of Jammu and Kashmir? Can it fire at terrorists who may be hiding in a dhok? Can it fire and destroy a well-protected bunker or a sangar from a standoff distance of, let's say, 5 or 6 kilometers away? Are its missiles able to carry out that precision attack at a small target?
Yes, it can. Depending on the missile which is fitted, you can put it through a window. So precise are the missiles, so beautifully you can control them, depending on what you have on board. And they are so precise that nobody can escape from them. And you can stand off as much as 7-8 kilometers, far from anything they can fire at you. So those are the advantages. So used sensibly, an attack helicopter is a very great asset in the hills. Okay, so this is one thing. So we are today, we have a weapon platform which can be used over the entire Himalayas, starting from Leh, Ladakh, all the way to Arunachal Pradesh. Whereas enemy would not have anything so effective,
Okay. So, Wing Commander Pillai, there's an apprehension that has been expressed about, can HAL deliver the numbers that are required? 156 in all, 66 for the Indian Air Force, 90 for the Army, Part 2, maintain timelines, ensure there are no slippages, and maintenance of these helicopters, training, maintenance, spares in this diverse and vast battlefield?
No, actually, as far as the rotary wing platforms go, we have always been delivering before time. If you go back for last 6-7 years, I know very well because I was the chief test pilot there. We have always delivered before time. And see, when you get a large number, what happens is you put into motion a whole lot of things. Tell the vendors that each vendor has a lead time. So once a large order is placed, large numbers are in motion, things automatically fall into place. The LRUs, the various parts keep flowing in regularly, and we have all the expertise and, of course, the space. We have a new factory at Tumkur. So all that is going to be utilized. It's not that we'll have to build something now. No, everything is already in its place. So it's just a matter of getting it rolling together.
Okay, so you're dismissing reports of slippages. There's another apprehension that has been raised about a major part of this Shakti engine, the engine of these helicopters made in collaboration with Safran France, from the engine components to electro-optical systems to radar warning systems to jamming components. We are told that close to 40% or 45% or thereabouts are foreign components. Can that adversely impact our war-fighting capabilities should supply chains be impacted?
No, the engines are Shakti, which are made in India. Okay, of course, there will be few parts which are coming from Safran, but I don't see any issue in that because everything will be eventually made in engine division in HAL. So I don't see any problem there.
Okay. So wonderful talking to you and Air Chief Marshal Fali Homi Major on this special broadcast.